this strong election. And since Stephanie mentioned it, I actually do have the spiel from Quincy. So I'll be able to go ahead and mention you guys. So we're headquartered right here in Columbus, Georgia, and servicing the 16 surrounding counties. Strong election. We are not doing this alone. We are part of the Georgia Coalition of Black Chambers, which connects us to the other chambers throughout the entire state of Georgia. Our goal is to become the premier resource for the strengthening and development of Black-owned businesses in the River Valley region. And going into that statement that Quincy wrote for us, and it's about the Georgia Coalition of Black Chambers. That's actually going to go over now into the business tip of the day, where we talk about our grant readiness in today's Georgia business climate. So I want to go over understanding those opportunities and how to access capital when it's available, and making sure that we understand what are the differences between federal, state, and local opportunities when it comes to grants. So federal opportunities may include programs that are connected to SBA resources, federal contracting, or websites like grants.gov. They offer opportunities as well. Businesses should understand that the SBA generally does not provide grants to state or expand for-profit business, but it does support counseling, resource partners, and certain specialized programs, i.e. the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, which a couple of days ago is now back on track. The courts denied the cabinet's attempt to shut that program down. So you still do have those opportunities. Those are federal opportunities. So our state opportunities in Georgia may include like financing tools, loan support programs, incentive, rural development resources, and small business support programs through state agencies like the Georgia Coalition of Black Chambers. So these often require that you do have certain documents that are specialized for the state in which you are applying for that grant. In our case, it would be the state of Georgia. You got to also make sure that you are active, properly registered, and that you have financial documentation. Local opportunities, do they come through your city, your county, your chamber of commerce for that particular city? Not, in our case, not the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce, but there is another local chamber that sometimes has grant opportunities, as previously the ARP grant, which happened during COVID a couple of years ago when people had that opportunity for that local opportunity. So I wanted people to understand what the difference between federal, state, and our local opportunities are. The documents that you have must match the type of funding that you're looking to apply for when you're applying for a grant. Again, an active Secretary of State registration is basically like your LLC, or what we call your articles of organization, and or your article of incorporation, depends on how you structured your business. EIN confirmation letter, your business license. If you're getting a local grant, as like the ARP grant, there was a local grant, so it requires you to have a business license in order to receive that grant. Operating agreements, if you have more than one member, or corporate documents, again, depending on how you register your business. Must have a business bank account, profit and loss statement on some of these grants, a balance sheet on some of the grants, debt schedules on some of the grants, your most recent tax return that it could include your personal and or business, depending on, again, how you structured your business, W-9, business plan or project summary, budget showing how funds will be used. And again, for the Disadvantaged Business Enterprise, if you are registered with SAM.gov, you have a registration for that for federal opportunities, not city, when you register with SAM.gov. So some small Georgia-related small business programs specifically look for active filings, again, in good standing. Sometimes they will ask you for a good standing notification, which is like $20 from the state of Georgia, organizational documents, and then Georgia-based business operations. So again, this is just understanding the difference between federal, state, and local grant opportunities, the documents and the financial documents that you must have when you are applying for these specific grants. So I will be posting that information on all of our social media platforms. Again, my name is Monte Boynton. I am the VP of Business Affairs. That has been the business tip of the day, understanding federal, state, and local grant opportunities. I'm going to kick it back to Madam President.
Okay, thank you so much, Monte, for that information. Again, valuable information. And I'm pretty certain you're going to hear some of those same requirements coming up next from Dr. Rocky. If you don't know, which I can't imagine why you wouldn't, because we've been putting this on blast since last year. We are in our second cycle for the SBR grant for small businesses for the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce areas that we service, the 16 counties. I don't know if you noticed as well, Madam President has posted some videos on the chamber page, and we'll be posting additional videos this week because sometimes you got to reach people where they are. But we have 2 weeks left, and I'm going to transition this over to Dr. Rocky so he can talk about the SBR grant. Rocky?
Thank you, Madam President. Good morning, everyone in River Valley. Madam President, what an amazing segue about duplicating information. Yes, we are. Hello, everyone. I'm Rocky Marshall, VP of Membership Engagement. Yes, Madam President is absolutely correct. We are in our second round of the Small Business Revitalization. And what a great opener by VP of Business Marketing of the different types and levels of grants. And so, as we continue in this, I think we're coming up on the third week. We got 2 weeks left, everyone, for our small business revitalization grant. I'm so glad that Monte talked about the different levels because we often deal with some of our business members who may believe that just because this grant is being promoted in Columbus, Georgia, is a local grant. Monte talked about the federal. And right now, the grant that we are managing is a state level grant. Federal monies managed by the state. So while it is being disseminated in our local area or across our 16 counties of Region 8 within the greater chamber of Black Chambers, Coalition of Black Chambers, it is a state level grant. And what I would offer before I give the update is that find a grant that works for you. You have to match your business to the type of grant. Just because an organization is given a grant doesn't mean your necessarily business will be applicable. And all grants don't look the same, all packages don't look the same. So you can't take your application for said grant over here, transport it over there, and expect positive results because they may expect different things. So that's one tip. I'm glad that Monte mentioned that because we do discuss that often. Now, what is River Valley doing in our small business revitalization? The first thing is I want to make sure that in addition to Madam President's video updates, that everyone is receiving our weekly update via the email, via our River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce email distro. It's really simply giving a reminder about, hey, we entered a new week. If you are a member of River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce and you are not receiving our email distro, it's time to check in, it's time to tap in. If you are not a member, but you still want to get the information, no worries, no problem. Send us an email. We'll be glad and say, hey, I want to be requested. What I will do is make sure that the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce publishes a flyer today, how you can simply tap to register and be added to our email distro. Now, what we are doing now, we're coming up on the third week of the small business. Time is running out. If you are a member or a non-member and you're interested in applying for the small business revitalization of round 2, you simply need to go to the website of River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce, where we have a grant link, the requirements, and you can easily apply. Before you apply, please watch our informational video. It is approximately 9 minutes and 46 seconds long, and it lists in detail all the requirements needed for the small business revitalization. In addition, that it also includes the Money Smart program that's also available on the River Valley Black Chamber website. The cutoff is May the 30th. May the 30th, at which point our community foundation will begin to review packets. And then on Wednesday, June the 17th, at our very own Columbus Civic Center, where we will present thousands of dollars to the intended recipients from round 2. So if you have any questions, please feel free to use one of our, listen, don't inbox us, don't text us, use our preferred platform communication, which is the email of the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce, specifically River Valley BCC grants, or River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce grants at gmail.com. We'd be glad to answer your questions. We'll be glad to give you as much assistance as we can, but it's not a River Valley grant. It's the state of Georgia with the Georgia Coalition of Black Chambers grant. And we look forward to giving you the maximum assistance. Thank you again. And I now return it back to Madam President.
All right, you heard it. Okay, money, 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 money. One of the things that I was adamant about when I joined the chamber in 2021, as executive leadership, part of the executive leadership team, was to make sure that we had something tangible to give our members. While the information is great, I'm a person, I'm human. I want something I can touch. And we are providing this opportunity for our community. And I would be remiss if I didn't say that I'm kind of disappointed in the low turnout for applying for this funding. Now, I understand that there may be some people that may not qualify, but I know that there are a lot of businesses that would benefit and do qualify, but just aren't taking the time to do so, or feel like they don't have all the information. The information is out there. We held several workshops at the beginning of the year, in-person workshops. The information is available on YouTube. We are accessible through social media, through our email. Spit it out, Stephanie, through our email communications. We've had mixers, so there's been opportunities for you to come and speak and ask questions. So again, I really hate that some are waiting till the last minute or feel like they may not qualify, but the only thing you can do is just ask. Like Rocky said, that video is less than 10 minutes. We spend 10 minutes or more scrolling on social media. So take the time to go watch that YouTube video and find out if you're eligible to apply and apply. The worst thing that can happen is a no, or you don't apply, you don't qualify, but you don't know unless you try. Come out here and get this free money. I told y'all if I could do it, I would, but I can't. I'm ineligible. And not because I don't have my documentation, just because I'm ineligible because I'm on the chamber. At any rate, I'd like to take the time to give our leadership an opportunity to talk about any upcoming community events that may be coming up in the next 2 weeks or so. I know the chamber has some involvement coming up with the Juneteenth Jubilee celebration that's going to be coming up next month. Any raised hands you want to talk about?
Well, Madam President, I would like to say 2 events that we have on our community calendar is that our vending manager, and this might be a great time that we introduce our 2 new team members. River Valley is pleased to add 2 additions that will succeed me as Vice President of Membership Engagement, among other things that fit into her skill set. Is the one and only another day one from the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce, Miss Frankie Foster, who is online, who will be succeeding me. So if we can all give her a round of applause wherever you are, and I'll give her a second to introduce herself, but we also have the owner of Valerian Dream Skincare, who is taking the reins of all of our vending. So you will see messaging for our small businesses that if you are a vendor, your business is in a vendor mode, you need to check in and let us know so we can get you on our preferred vendor list so that we can start promoting. Because when we have these other events where River Valley is a vendor, we have the opportunity to invite our businesses. So Miss Andrea McDuffie is not on with us right now, but she will be our point of contact and someone who we will be highlighting more soon. But I give the floor to Frankie Foster in case she wants to address the audience.
No, I don't have much to say, but just thank you all for having me. I'm so excited to be back a part of the River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce. The mission is very dear to my heart as far as helping businesses to grow and to just be able to exceed whatever expectations and goals that people have for their businesses, and also have access to things that typically are not, that our community is not given access to. So thank you, Rocky, for bringing me in. Thank you, Madam President, for welcoming, and everybody for welcoming me back. And let's have a great year.
Yay.
Awesome. Madam President, Ms. Brandy, VP of Community Affairs, dropped something in the chat, and she wanted to let everyone. Shauna. Someone dropped the Tri-City Vegan Fest that's coming up, and this will be the May the 31st at the Civic Center. So for all our veganeers and food conscious people, May the 15th, the flyers in the chat. We'll be glad to share it back from the main platform. And I think that's all I have, Madam Chair, Madam President.
Okay, I do have an event that's coming up next month as well. It is the Love and Legacy Couples Gala, Awards Gala. My husband and myself are putting this on. This is something that was near and dear to his heart about a couple of years ago. We realized that everyone was getting recognized in the River Valley, and we wanted to recognize couples. There's a lot of times we see couples, and I was like, that, I like them. And I have two dynamic couples that are on the line. Although Mrs. Boynton isn't on the line, we wanted to recognize couples and not make it about being a popularity contest, but other people seeing other couples they admire. We have 5 categories: business couple, community service couple, emerging couple, legacy couple, and spiritual couple. That event will take place on June 7th, and our illustrious Dr. Rocky Marsh and his lovely wife, Delois Marsh, are the hosts for this special event. Tickets are on sale. You can go to loveandlegacygala.com and see a little bit more about it. And also you can go to info@loveandlegacygala.com for any questions that you might have. Very much looking forward to this event and celebrating love and couples. And just a FYI, no, you don't have to be a couple or in a relationship to come and join and celebrate love and legacy. Also, I think I have one event coming up at the end of May. Is it May? No, it's part of the Juneteenth Jubilee, but I'm sure we'll have a call before that one. And that's all I have. Does anyone else have anything else they want to share?
Yeah, Madam President, Monte just dropped something, but I forgot to say May the 31st. Madam President specifically asked me about River Valley in connection to Juneteenth. On Sunday, May the 31st, River Valley will take part in supporting the Miss Juneteenth pageant at the Civic Center. That's a Sunday, 5 p.m. At the Civic Center on the second floor at the suite, hospitality suite. So tickets are on sale, but yes, you can pay at the door. Please come support the culture and support these young, emerging, upcoming young ladies. And then we did talk about the mixer on Wednesday, June the 17th, but we will also be participating on Friday, June the 19th, which is actually Juneteenth, Thursday. Thursday, June the 18th, the Juneteenth parade, Juneteenth night parade, which will be downtown in Woodruff. So we'll be participating in all of those. So we'll be sharing those flyers soon, but we want to make sure that we say it vocally. Monte, back to you. I'm sorry, I jumped in.
Give me just a second, Monte, because I'm going to jump in on the tail end of that. Also, as a part of the Juneteenth celebration, on Saturday is when they do the Jubilee, and yours truly will be hosting a fitness class. I think this is the first year that we've done a fitness class. And just in case anyone has taken a class with me before, I won't be doing burpees. I won't have battle whoops or anything like this. This is accessible to everyone, so everybody can join, no excuses. It is a chair-based fitness class, so don't laugh. Brandy's been in my 5 a.m. classes before. It is a chair-based fitness class. We will be inside because it's been a little warm at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we will be inside in the hospitality suite. It's a Chair One fitness class. Flyers will be available coming here soon. And I'm very excited about it. So if you've never taken a class with me, this is the one to get in. So, Monte, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
I just wanted to the June 12th event that we have with the Chambers Day at the Park with the Clean Stones. So it's a wonderful opportunity for you to network so you can possibly expand your business. You have Auburn Chamber of Commerce there, East Alabama, Harris County, LaGrange, Opelika, LaGrange, Troup County. So all of those chambers will be there along with River Valley Black Chamber of Commerce as well. It's a great time to network. Tickets are like super low. They're less than $20. Definitely want everybody to be there so they can network. All of these chambers are within our area. So you can always jump to another chamber so you can do business with them, whether you offer a service, a product, whatever the case may be. I just think it's a great opportunity for everyone to expand their business, shake hands, meet someone, and possibly expand your business into those other cities and or counties. So that's June the 12th. I dropped the link there.
And we got the shirt. Don't tell me we got the shirt too.
Yeah.
We got the shirt. So River Valley's doing something special. If you buy a ticket, or I can't remember, Miss Purdy, did we say they got to buy the shirt or would they got to buy the ticket?
They got to buy the shirt.
Yes. If you buy a shirt, River Valley will take care of your ticket to the event. We will post the shirt. All the chambers are coming together for this amazing moment of solidarity, of commerce and networking. So everyone will have a Clean Stone shirt with Chamber Day on the back and their respective chamber on the front. So let's get in uniform, get in gear, and what Beyonce say? Get on something, right? Get in. Well, I forgot.
Quit trying to be young. Move on.
Whatever, get in formation. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to say. Get in formation. So, get in gear, and we'll see you there June 12th. Thanks for that plug, Monte.
Mm-hmm. All right, I see another hand raised. I can't see who it is.
It's on the. I seen the link, Brandy, for the t-shirts.
Okay. Well, quick and easy to the point, and got some great information in a short amount of time. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. I'm going to ask the leadership to hang tight. We have a call, a quick meeting to go over some things. So again, thank everyone for joining, and you guys have a great day. And our next call will be in the month of June. So I will be safe this weekend, holiday weekend. Be safe on the road. I know that folks gonna be out there probably starting the day. So be careful, slow down, and have a great weekend. Be safe. You guys have a great one.
Thank you.
All right, leadership, if you guys can hang back.
And Madam President, if anybody stays on the line, sometimes people walk away from the desk. If you see people still on there, you might have to remove them from the call.
I got you. Yeah. We got 2 more still waiting to log out. 1 more, and I think you hate to. Yeah, there we go. Okay, all good. All right. Good morning, everybody. So, I don't want to keep everyone for long. I just want to give us something to look forward to. We will be meeting June 4th in person at the Cunningham Center. We're looking at 2 o'clock, Rocky?
Yes.
We're looking at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I think Andrea says she's not going to be able to be there in the afternoon, but if the bulk of us can be there, I want to go ahead and proceed with the meeting, and we can get her caught up with anything that we need to and get any information that she would like to share from her for that meeting. So a couple things I wanted to go over from me getting ready for that. Yesterday, I had a meeting with Dee. She put me in contact with one of the professors from CVCC about getting an intern to help us. I think one of the things that we've been suffering from was all of us being involved with the chamber, our business, and everything else. And some of the day-to-day customer-facing stuff we're getting was falling through the cracks. And for us, with us rebuilding and trying to get that membership there, that customer-facing piece was very important. So what I am proposing, and I'll have this laid out and ironed out for our meeting, is to have interns. based on something that Dee recommended, or she said that she was doing with Radiant Real Estate, was having 3 different tracks for those interns, having college students and maybe junior, senior high school students also. One to work on marketing aspect, then one to help with the admin type stuff, checking emails, forwarding emails to the appropriate executive leadership, things of that nature, responding to emails, and then a client facing when it's time for us to get specifically to our members, making sure that they're responded to in a timely manner. If they have any questions, that they're answered within a specific amount of time. One of the members that potential members that we lost, kind of bullet pointed out what their experience was trying to join, not getting responded to in a timely manner, and can't fault them for that. And they ended up going to the greater chamber because of not being able to be responded to in a timely manner. So I think having that would be a low cost to us. I think it would be something that, as a community, give back not only for our college age students, for them to get experience in more detailed type stuff that we need, but also for the college students to have volunteer hours, things to help them on their when they're applying for scholarships and things of that nature. Again, I'll have it ironed out in a little bit more detail for the meeting. I just want to give you guys a heads up about that. The other thing is I'm doing double duty on a call with the Atlanta Chamber. Not only did we have some shakeups with our own political landscape locally, but in the state of Georgia as well. A lot of things going on that could impact our community, not only just our community, but our businesses in our community as well. And so they're leveraging the power of the Black community and proposing to go to these legislators and telling them, if we vote for you, what are you going to do for us? Pretty much calling them to the table and saying, what guarantees can you, not, well, guarantees are what are you going to do to help us? And so they're planning some strategic things around that. So I'll have more information about that and what they're looking for us to, be able to assist with. He has all of the Black Chamber presidents, including some other Black-led organizations, on these calls, and it's every other Thursday that they do this. Let's see, what else do I have? And I'll go into more detail about this when we have our meeting next week. But Monte, I think you put something on your side as far as workshops. One of our members, Josh Brumfield, who is he is like, I love his demeanor though. He's very passionate about helping our community, and he has volunteered to help us do some readiness type workshops for businesses that want to do contracting work with the city. I have a follow-up with him later this afternoon, and we're actually in the process of planning what that workshop would look like. And I think that's it for right now. Got a lot of wheels spinning, so I'm very excited about the trajectory of the chamber. You guys, that Francine, you were there from the beginning, and what happened within that year time frame because you left. And we were there to kind of take the reins and clean things up and move forward. And so we are at a point now where we can move forward and do the things that were what were in the time, what was in the vision when the chamber was initially founded. So I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to have you back. I know how passionate you are about this and anything that you do. So again, very much looking forward to what we have coming up and what we are looking to do going forward. One other thing is we definitely need to get our website updated. From headshots, group pics, and all that. So just keep that in mind as well, because we need to start planning for that as well. So I'm going to step off of that. I'm going to go onto my phone because I'm headed to a doctor's appointment, but I'm still online with you guys. So you guys, let's, whoever wants to go in there, just jump in.
I don't think I had anything.
Yeah, I didn't have anything either.
I think Monte did.
Yeah, so let me pull up my notes. I'll get my phone to stop freezing. So I'm trying to set a hard date for August to have a funding readiness workshop where I'm going to be basically breaking down the different types of funding opportunities that are available, the certifications and or the financial documents that are needed for the specific type of funding. So I'm trying to get a hard date for that. I may have to make it a series because it's just so much information. It may be like a 2 or 3 part series, and I hit it every other week. But I'm just trying to get the hard dates on that and figure that out. And
Can you do it on August the 13th, or I'm sorry, part 1 August the 13th and part 2 August the 27th. I believe August is Black Entrepreneur Month. That'd be a good month to do it.
Okay, we can do that. So the 13th, 27th, I think we have, and then we're on the 16th or the 20th, so we can promote it like that. So yeah, that's fine. So we can do the 13th, 27th, then we can do it at CSU, Cunningham Center.
Yep.
Thursday.
Just give me the times and I'll book it. What you want to do? 5:30 to 7 or 5:30 to 7:30 or what?
Yeah, we can do 5:30 to 7:30. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. And then the second one, I know I discussed this last time. This Airbnb host meeting collaboration with River Valley. I postponed it because City Council was doing some things with the short-term rental. See if they're gonna stop applications for short-term rentals, or if they're going to put a cap on how many short-term rentals can be in each district. So I'm waiting for Councilwoman Toya Tucker to give me the dates on when that next meeting is for that particular subject. And then once I have that information, and then we can collaborate with Airbnb to provide them the information. They may even have someone like lawyer come down or whatever to talk to the host and everything else in by short-term rentals, and that proposal that the Columbus City Council is trying to do and shut down the short-term rentals in Columbus, basically. So I'll put that on. I'll postpone that until I get the hard dates, and once I get the hard dates, then we'll put that information out. More than likely, it'll be after August, though, maybe fourth quarter. I'm just waiting for all the details from the City Council. So those were the 2 things that I had.
Okay. I'm seeing Madam President, she's moving to her vehicle. Brandon, did you have anything?
Yes,
No,
I did.
sir.
I was gonna ask too if maybe we could do something in August, like for new businesses that are maybe just starting, or people who are in the process of, getting their paperwork together. Like I just feel like that's something, just to be able to for them to be able to have some direction. I feel like I get a lot of questions about things like that from younger people.
We actually created a new member orientation, new business orientation that coincides right before. I'm sorry. That's okay. They coincide. Look, they're all in my hallway talking. They coincides right before Juneteenth. Now the business office was supposed to, Columbus Business Office was supposed to complete their video on how you get your business license. Which is part of the 2 clinics of our week of orientation. We can easily slide that to the right, coincide with Black Entrepreneur Month, as soon as the videos and information is done. So I'll keep y'all posted on that.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Let me know if there's anything I can do in the meantime, because I'm still new. So if it's something I need to do, I kind of need a little direction. but
no, you make a good point. And what we'll do is for in the military, we just call it right seat, left seat. I'll finish off all of my tasks, and as we come up with something new, you can take the lead on a new task, and I'll finish out old tasks. That way, we're not missing gaps of ongoing projects.
And also just keeping me in the loop, like even of things that you're doing, so I kind of know the kind of things I need to do going forward and be mindful of. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
All right. And I'm sorry, Brandy, you was about to jump in there.
Nope, I just said I didn't have anything.
Oh, okay. Well, Madam President, you probably look like you swapped out to your vehicle. Did you have anything else?
No, that was it. I think we're good to go. But like I said, I'm super excited about the direction that we're headed. I think we have some great things ahead of us. Francine, I'm definitely wanting us to start planning for a women's event for in March. I think we're long overdue for it. Something that is not just giving out awards and popularity contests. I want it to be something of substance. and going forward to build on it. I think we have an amazing community that we can build on, and it's a lot of things outside of what's usually going on every year, not to take anything away from it, but that we can add something that's a little different and offer a little variety to that particular month for the area.
Absolutely. And I don't know how you all feel about this, but Janice had asked me remember the health fair where you did the
Yes,
workshop?
she actually spoke to me about something as well. So
Yeah,
I think
so I don't know if maybe, hopefully we
a
can.
partnership. Yes,
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Okay. All right. Because look, if everybody do a little, nobody got to do a lot.
Right, I'm
To
all
make
for
something
it.
shake. Yes.
Working smarter, not harder. I got you.
Rocky, do you think that we can do the videos for instead of having the City of Columbus do the videos for
I asked that in order to get them to do it with their information, it had to go through CCG TV. But yeah, I definitely
I
asked
mean,
that.
we don't necessarily need them to
No.
Yeah.
But I will say this: they are using. I showed them our grant video, so
Mhm.
they are following our format. So the information will flow just as easy as our grant format. So that's one thing I can say we did have some influence on, and I think River Valley is going to get the credit for this new technology that's being added because they're going to do the video, drop it on their website, social media. So I think we'll be able to take credit. Not that we need it, but we'll be able to take credit that we introduced this idea that's making it more accessible to more smaller businesses.
I think they're moving over to electronic filing as well, if I'm not mistaken. I know
Yeah, that was one of them as well. Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of them as well.
That'll make it a lot easier. But
Yes. But that's all I had. Now I got to jump off, Madam President, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, that's fine. We can go ahead and again, thank you guys so much. And if you come up with any items that you would like to discuss at the meeting on the 4th, that's when we're scheduled it for. Please drop them in the group me, and I'll make sure that we have an agenda together and plan on that meeting probably running for about 2 hours. I'd like to get this up to at least through September, October planned. So we can use it as a working meeting as well. All right, you guys, y'all have a good one, and then we'll talk to y'all later.